It's a few days after Christmas, like 3 days, something like that. But hopefully, everybody got to go celebrate Christmas or the holidays, or just hang out, relax with people that they care about, um, or just relaxed on their own if they wanted. But hopefully, it was a good one for you. I already came out here and like pulled off the aluminum foil and the old beanie, or not beanie, the hoodie. Had plenty of time to cool down slow, and now we're gonna look at it. And let's see. So it looks like there's like a lot of pits and stuff. Like it might have some porosity, but I don't think so. I think that's from the torch kind of blowing the material out of there. Like up in there's some holes and stuff. On the back side, let's see. All through this section, yeah, as best as I can feel, because there are like a few ribs and things in there. It feels like it penetrated through. I can feel the end of the pin that I put in there. It feels like it got filled in around the side. Up towards this section here in the front, it feels like it feels pretty good, actually. It feels like it penetrated pretty good. I'm kind of concerned about that hole right there. And then, of course, like I said before, I'm concerned on grinding this down, because there's a lot of material there. I think what I'm going to do for that is, like, I have like all this stuff. These are for the Ryobi rotary Dremel tool. These are for the die grinder or a drill. These are for the die grinder as well. I think all of this stuff though is more for like finishing. So I'll probably use some of that to like kind of smooth it out. I have these, the adapter part, but I don't have any of the pads. I don't remember buying any, so I guess that's going to be out. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the grinder and put a flap disc on it so that it takes just a little bit and is more smooth, and I'm going to try to hit just across here, get it ground down a little bit. Maybe I'll use a regular disc and then switch over when I get through a lot of this, kind of smooth it out a little bit more, and then try out some of these. It'll probably end up being these, because that I can adjust that tool to be a little bit slower, take off less material, and we'll see how these things work. But I'm not gonna set up the camera and film that, because that's pretty, to me that's the really boring stuff. But I will bring you guys back in and kind of update you each time that I change my method, I guess. We're back. I just wanted to show you kind of what I did. I went to work with this grinder with just a regular disc on it. I don't know what need to be careful doing that, because I don't want to engage the trigger while I'm trying to spin this thing. See, 4.5. I don't know. It doesn't say the grit on it anymore. 24 grit, maybe. I don't know. I don't have any more of those to show you, but it did flatten it down pretty good. Now I just gotta like smooth it out, smooth this. So if you like look at it from kind of the side, and then if I feel it, it's still a little raised. So now I think it's time to kind of change up what I'm going to use. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is I think I'm going to put one of these in the rotary tool and try to smooth it out. So let me try that, and then I will bring you back. That's as good as I'm going to get it. All my lights are like dead, well, except for that one's almost dead. Feeling it. I got it. It's really smooth. Some pitting in there. I think that's going to be fine. Right in there at the end of my thumbnail, there's kind of a low spot that goes all the way across. Low spot right there where the weld didn't quite penetrate. But I think it's flat enough that with the gasket that I'm going to use and some water pump silicone that was designed to resist the coolant and stuff will seal it up just fine. So I'm going to start putting this thing back together, at least get the timing cover, the water pump, and then the thermostat housing. I'll get those on, and probably maybe the valve cover gasket, but I need to spray a lot of this down with some brake cleaner, and you know, before I start doing that, maybe do some vacuuming, and then we'll start getting this thing back together.